How about Gladstone? Okay. Okay, yeah. Midwife, if I could write, that would help. Hello there.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight.
Okay.
It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road.
Okay.
I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me.
Well, if she was your twin sister. Let's look for Florence.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Why would twins not be a happy occasion, though? Oh dear. I already forgot that you show up sometimes.
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it.
Okay.
Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there. I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand. I guess I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war.
Oh, that's terrible.
That was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Letters? Oh, what's this? Oh. Database checker. Oh. I guess how much I found, maybe? Okay, let's go.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing.
Okay.
I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. Helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words, just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
Well, that's the first statement. Yes.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs.
Okay.
It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
Oh, dearie. Okay.
It just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation.
Interesting.
It was exhaustive.
Yeah,
We
that's
lived a
just ask
second
for
life through
trouble.
those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. We would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
That doesn't seem healthy, and I'm amazed that the parents didn't figure that out at all. Rules. Hi. See you again.
Okay. She's being chased. They're trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules.
Okay.
Or maybe they think she did something bad. Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looks scared, not guilty. Maybe it was
Well, I
mistaken
feel even
identity.
guilty people can look scared. Mistaken
Did they
identity.
catch her there? I don't know.
Okay.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous, didn't want to share.
What do you mean,
Even the
share?
first date. We went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went, kept changing places in the toilet.
Oh, are you serious?
We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes.
Oh my fucking god.
Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back.
Ouija board had said to hold back.
After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules.
Maybe she was in love.
She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
So there are twin sisters switching and dating the same guy. That's not exactly great solution to life. Not the healthiest one. Sure. Yes.
It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird in a way it hadn't been before.
So they were dating and she was still living in that attic and nobody noticed? That is very peculiar to me. How about affair? Okay, hello.
An affair? Simon wasn't having an affair.
Well, it depends how she sees an affair, because if they were sharing everything, then who really knows?
She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
Why? There is this one.
Well, she has a knife. She's been cooking, I guess. She's been cooking him his favourite meal. She's his wife. He's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill. And he might die. It's kind of a sad story, so I'm not sure how it ends. No. The whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen, you can probably check that. We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there.
Interesting.
The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
Okay.
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone.
Her clothes?
We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi.
Okay.
We wanted the body to be found later.
Well, that sounds...
We wanted to
not
have suspicion
best.
on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger.
Then why are you talking
Better
about
to
it?
keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
Okay, let's Google alibi. Okay, there's only this one with alibi. Actually, let me add this session because some important stuff there. Oh god! So, two twin sisters decided to murder him? Why would they? Excuse me, what is this?
Okay. I've given blood before. Do you need to
Oh,
take a few records?
taking a blood sample. Fine. And dandy.
Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The blood. It's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Okay.
Like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room. His throat had been cut.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot of
Interesting.
blood. Yeah, he was dead.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when somebody cuts your throat, to be honest. Oh, hi. Hi, Simon. How are you doing?
She was sat behind him. She had my wig on.
Oh, wait.
And she'd been there all day. And she had blood on her. And she was in shock.
Interesting. Oh boy. So reaching the important ones. Well, the story is slowly revealing. I don't know what you think, guys, but it's disturbing, definitely. Actually, miscarriage. We didn't did that yet.
Then my parents died. It was the worst year of my life. A miscarriage and then
Yeah, I can
my parents.
imagine. Hi, Simon. How are you doing, my boy?
Yeah. I mean, I was infertile. Thought I was. They told me I
Okay.
was infertile after the miscarriage because of complications.
Oh god. That I hate when that happens, this feels so unfair to women when they try to have a baby, they they try so hard and they take care of themselves, they get miscarriage, which is already so devastating, and then after that you become infertile. Like, it's just so heartbreaking, truly.
Hannah had a miscarriage. This was
Okay,
late
so
in the
Hannah had a
pregnancy and
miscarriage.
it left her infertile.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Felt like
Why
the
you
universe
smile?
had corrected its
Why
course.
would you say that?
We were
That's a
very
terrible thing
aligned.
to say. Aligned?
But Hannah and Simon were still living with his parents. They were married. Simon had a job at the Glaziers now. Derek had given him a full-time position after he left school. And then
Never look as your either. I don't know why you said that after your sister had a miscarriage, the course of the life of a universe got fixed. Like, that's such a terrible, terrible thing to say. Okay, yeah, really looking things here. Let's try some just fruit.
his body
Think a
didn't
good
reveal.
body. I don't think I have a good body.
And his throat. It looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. He has these thick
Oh, glasses too, yeah.
glasses. He doesn't always wear.
Hello, Simon.
On his throat. How?
Yeah, I would like that question answered.
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me.
I feel like this was
They
the other way
talked.
around, Eve.
She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her.
Hit her.
So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She didn't
Holy
let to
shit.
scare him off.
How can you accidentally cut open somebody's throat? I have a problem imagining that. How also want to scare someone by grabbing a sharp piece of glass and using it on that person and reaching so close to like all those veins that are here on your neck. Like, I feel like there's a problem. I feel like that's not
It wasn't the
normal.
present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
And then made the same one for the other girl, eh?
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. Haven't looked at it since.
Okay.
Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Interesting. So how many did I... Oh, not many. I wanted to look up body, didn't I? There's another one with the guitar. I'm a little bit
The
worried.
bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
I'm not sure if that's how it works.
I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policeman. I found the body. Really? Okay.
Oh, is this the other part? Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Are you serious? Why would he just randomly took her from a dead body? Oh god. Yeah, I don't know why you're thinking that. I wouldn't. Not to the policeman. Oh. That's terrible. Why you're smiling, thinking such terrible things?
Yes, the only tune that the field could play was oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
I feel it's lines up with those like creepy fairy tales. I wouldn't clap.
Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
Yes. Yes. I kinda feel it can. I'm a little speechless about the song. But it seems like all those like, you know, true fairy tales with like when Little Mermaid bleeds through her legs and is unable to even dance with her love and is never recognized, or when Cinderella's sister cut their like pieces of their feet to put the shoe on so that they can marry the prince, and you know, feel like this story kind of matches the creepy, dark, and quite terrifying theme those fairy tales have.
Can you imagine? I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen. I slept with so many boys, men. My body refused. I think my period stopped because hers had. I was prettier. I mean, how could we stay the same now? I felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths.
Well, you're two separate humans. What do you expect her to do? Hi, Simon. How are you doing? Yes, thank you. Instead of rubbish bin, I can. I don't know if that changes anything. Probably not. Let's try infertile. Oh, there's something new.
I think it was that time, the first time at the house, in his bed, that I got pregnant.
So you did
Amazing,
get
right?
pregnant.
This fucking magic sperm. And they say lightning doesn't strike twice. I didn't tell him. I missed 3 periods. I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3. I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him. Just waited. Hannah and I were meeting for our birthday, and I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both.
I don't know why she would be happy.
I think she was.
Was she? I feel like it's pretty fair. Hello, Simon. If she then wasn't happy. I'm not sure if he slept with her. Like, I imagine she fake banged Hannah. I wonder if when she did that, Hannah knew that she did that. I have a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Such a messy situation when, oh god, queens do a lot of entries. Do stuff like that. Okay, hello.
A wig? You mean? But what type of wig?
That was very insightful. Thank you. 4 seconds.
No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig?
Hi, Simon.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything.
Blonde wig.
Have you looked at the cat flap?
I can try blonde soon.
The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist.
Did you kill the parents?
I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig.
Okay.
Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I met in pubs.
What would you do then? Would you just take care of the
Parks,
baby on your own?
highways.
Or what? Or go to
I
the
was
drunk guy?
17. It felt like I was being punished. But it was Hannah who had betrayed us.
You have some issues. Oh god. Oh, that's terrible.
When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it.
I think you didn't wanted it, but I think Hannah might have wanted it.
We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
Yeah, that doesn't seem great. Of a fun. Oh, Simon. Parents. Move. CD.
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Like angry scream. Bruce. Okay, so I can only write probably no or yes. I don't think I'm done. I'll hang a bit longer, Bruce, when you're ready. Okay, so I guess there is the moment where I can stop. We haven't really learned anything. We haven't learned the truth.